Vice President, Senator Kamala Harris.
Good to be with you. It's good to be in the valley. I am so excited to be here. You are going to make the difference. This election is about you. I am so excited to be here. I want to thank the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, President Guy Bailey, Vice President Veronica Gonzalez, my dear friend Secretary Julian Castro, Congressman Joaquin Castro, Henry Cuellar, Vicente Gonzalez, MJ Hager, and Clarissa. I'm so happy to see you. So happy to see you.
We love you!
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Because we are fighting for the country we love, and we know we are better
That's
than
right!
this.
Yes! Yeah! We love you, Kamala!
So, there's so much at stake in this election, and today is the last day of early voting in Texas.
Yeah!
The last day of early
Yeah!
voting in Texas. And then the election is 4 days away.
4 days! 4 days!
Of the United States, and his name is Joe Biden.
Joe Biden!
So that's what we're gonna do. And we know everything is at stake. I mean, right now in our country, we're going through 4 crises, which have hit us all at the same time. We're looking at a public health crisis, this pandemic. Over 220,000 people in just the last several months have lost their lives. Many without family members nearby to hold their hand because of the nature of this. Over almost 9 million people who have been afflicted with this virus, who are going to have unknown long-term health consequences. Doctors are talking about lung scarring and things of that nature. People are suffering. Meanwhile, you have the commander-in-chief, the president of the United States, who took to a stage and said, "We're rounding the corner." Are you
Eric and
kidding
Elijah,
me?
with Kamala in the background speaking.
Meanwhile, we have a president of the United States who, thanks to Bob Woodward, we know, knew in January about how serious this is.
Shame!
January 28th, that it was 5 times more deadly than the flu.
Shame, shame, shame!
On January 28th, that it could hurt people of every age. He knew then that it was airborne. And he covered up that information, and he did not tell the American people. Moreover, he had the gall to call it a hoax, to suggest that there are two kinds of people on his ledger. The kind that wear masks and the kind that don't.
Lock him up!
In a public health crisis with one of the most highly contagious airborne viruses we've ever seen. And can you imagine, Rio Grande, what you would have done on January 28th if you had known what the president had known? What you as a frontline worker, what you as a parent, what you as a teacher, what you as a small business owner would have done if you had known on January 28th. Because here's the deal. Even before the pandemic, the situation in our country was such that people had to work 2 and 3 jobs to pay the rent and put food on the table. And by the way, in Joe Biden's America, nobody should have to pay, have more than one job to put food on the table and pay the rent.
Biden!
When we know most American families don't even have $1,000 in life savings, and what people might have done to save up a little bit, knowing that they may not be able to go to work, because still, in our country, people go to work without paid sick leave and paid family leave, something Joe Biden and I are going to end, making sure all workers are respected for the dignity of their work, including paid sick leave and paid family leave.
That's right!
What people would have done, knowing our children might miss critical stages, critical amounts of education time, and what people might have done to prepare for that. Not to mention what people might have done to prepare to buy a couple of extra rolls of toilet paper.
That's right! That's right!
If we had known what he knew on January 28th.
That's right. Hi, Commissioner.
And in the midst of this public health pandemic, where hundreds of thousands of people have died, where 9 million people have contracted the virus,
Shame.
Donald Trump and his boy, Bill Barr, are in the United States Supreme Court suing to get rid of the Affordable Care Act that brought health care to over 20 million people, including protecting people with pre-existing conditions.
Tell it!
Honk if you know anybody who has diabetes. Honk if you know anybody who has high blood pressure, lupus, breast cancer. And you see, Barack Obama, together with Vice President Biden, created the Affordable Care Act, knowing people with pre-existing conditions, including the 10 million Texans who have pre-existing conditions,
Yes!
should be protected. But Donald Trump's in court right now trying to get rid of that. And you know, part of the issue that I see, let's remember this. From the time the guy was running for office